Well, boundaries right now and go to Kitale County, which has been in the news because of the fall armyworm and the impact that that had on their maize crop for, well, some time. And residents of Nzoia County have been assured of a bountiful harvest of maize despite the massive attack of the crop by the fall armyworm pest and the changing weather patterns that have affected the crop early this year. The County Agriculture Chief Officer Mary Nzoia said that the county is expected to harvest about 4.8 million bags of maize this year from the projected harvest of 5.3 million bags. She says that the fall armyworm attack will account to about 9% of the loss, equivalent to about 500,000 bags, which he said will not affect the county's food stability. The chief officer explained that the county requirement per harvest season is about 1 million bags from the 106 hectares of land that is normally put under maize. She noted that the county still has a large surplus of maize from last year's harvest of some 4.7 million bags, which will be offloaded to food deficit areas, mostly among the farmers who lost their entire crops to the west to the pest and erratic weather.
Because it produces about 15% of the total maize that is produced in the country, and therefore plays a very big role when it comes to national food security. The other ban we would want to impose is the movement of plant materials, and especially during the main season when we plant our crop. Like this year, when we now had the attack here, we were having green maize and maize tovers coming from those areas where the infestation had first been reported, and mainly from Bungoma. You realize that when now the green maize and also the maize tovers move from an area where there was an infestation, they worsen the situation. Because that material could be hosting eggs, they could be hosting the larvae for the fall armyworm.
Sitarajii kuvuna mahindi vile mimi unanga, kwa sababu mimi unanga between 30 bags and 40 bags per acre depending on the weather. Lakini kama vile nimepanda mahindi vizuri alafu weather inifeze, nafikishanga mpaka 30-40 bags per acre. Lakini this time I'll be very lucky to get that.
Well, we're still here at our staging ground here on, well, near Wakulima.